Good morning.
Morning. Sleepy faces all around for us.
Big time. We did sleep a little bit. We got maybe, I don't know, I woke up at one point, so maybe 3 hours, something like that.
And it was one of those sleeps where I was like, am I asleep or awake? Because I was having a weird dream of being asleep in a bed in a haunted house.
Yeah, Matt was basically dreaming of us sleeping in the house. We slept up in the master bedroom because that was the room. It was one of the most lit rooms for us earlier in the evening, where we got the stick figure on the SLS camera. But just a couple things from the last time we went live, and we're going to keep this short since we know that reception's bad here. We spent some time in the basement and got absolutely nothing. It was so anticlimactic. It wasn't even funny. We waited until the end to go into the basement thinking like, okay, it's really, really early in the morning. The basement should be lit. Literally, I felt the best in the basement than any other part of the house.
It just didn't feel threatening
at all. It was really weird.
The thing that scared me the most was the spiders.
Yeah, right. There was a lot, and we actually got that on the Ovilus app, mentioning of all the insects in the house. So, but yeah, if you do come to Sallie House, anybody who watches this and is interested, go from bottom up. The basement is the least intimidating. The top floor seems to be, pretty energetic. Sadly, nothing in the nursery really to speak of. The ball didn't come down the stairs for us. We put 2 balls on the stairs. No REM pod action. They love the Phasma box. It's something that we think we're going to restrict using the Phasma box more in the future, because it's one of the devices that allows entities to hear their voices again. And it actually got it to a point in the nursery where they were like, because there's multiple entities in this house, everybody agrees. Somebody did play with a Ouija board in here at one point and opened a gate. So they were talking to each other about us. It was the craziest thing. We have it recorded, but they were like having a conversation about us on the Phasma box, but they weren't talking to us. So I finally got to a point where I'm like, okay, well, if you're not talking to us, we're shutting this down, because it's nice to hear your voice, but we're trying to communicate with you. So that's the cool thing about Phasma boxes, is that you actually get to hear their voices come through, but sometimes they really overindulge in hearing their voices come through, and they kind of go out of control and stop talking to us and just start babbling with each other if there's multiple entities in the house. So
we were fruitful on the SLS, and the cat balls had a bit of action when in use conjunction with the pendulum, so that was cool.
Our Ovilus app gave us a lot of intelligent responses too. I did have a weird moment in the downstairs bathroom. It wasn't something I recorded because it took me so off guard that I thought that I was imagining it, at first. I actually saw a blood manifestation in the bathroom off of the kitchen. And it was one of those where it was like, I saw a little bit of blood, and then I saw more blood, and then it just disappeared. And I was like, okay. And it was really odd because I saw it, I'll be frank, I saw it in the toilet. And no, I know I'm a woman, and no, I do not have my monthly right now. And I talked to the Ovilus after it. We were talking to the entities, and I was like, why do I see blood in the bathroom? And I did get some responses saying something about the doctor and the surgeries, and kind of alluding to maybe that's where he flushed blood down the drain in the house. So it really took me aback. It was like a little drop of blood, and then just like swirled in the toilet, and then just disappeared. It was the craziest thing. So yeah, I mean, as a woman, you kind of take yourself, you have a moment there where you're like, wait a minute, is there something wrong with me? But yeah, no, nothing was wrong with me. So that was a little weird. I kind of wish I had recorded it, but at the same time, I was like, whoa. So, and then, yeah, I felt like somebody was grabbing my leg before we woke up. Like my left Achilles tendon was just in so much pain, and I was like half asleep. Second the alarm went off, all the pain disappeared. So I do think something, because it felt like it was grabbing the back of where my Achilles tendon is, just pulling on my whole leg. It was shortly before we woke up, yeah, probably around the time that I actually heard Matt having his dream, because he was whimpering around that time. So it was, he was just making noises. They were cute though. But otherwise we're alive, and it got quieter in the house as it got later overall, and we don't know if anything happened while we were asleep. We were recording some stuff, and we will check that out later. So we just wanted to say hi. We're alive. Don't worry. And we look forward to going through all of our evidence later and seeing what else we can find. Is there anything you want to add for me?
Not really. The ball's still on the top of the stairs for the time being, in the hopes that it might still fall down the stairs.
You could send it down the stairs. Anyone?
But we'll see.
That'd be nice.
So yeah, better finish packing up and head on out.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been fun and an experience.
Yeah,
and one ticked off the list.
Absolutely. I think we've done 3 of the top 10 most haunted houses in the country between Lizzie Borden, Conjuring House, and this house. So, we feel very privileged and excited to be able to do this, especially on Halloween, on our anniversary, and we thank the Sallie House for that greatly. So, the spooky kids, stay spooky. So, little fear brings out the love. You know what we're talking about. All right, guys, we're going to pack up. We're going to take some more pictures, and we'll see you all home soon. So,
bye for now.
Bye.